The Widows and Orphans Movement, in partnership with Oxfam Ghana and with support from VCP IEA Global Funds, presents an animation highlighting funeral rites and practices, particularly widowhood rites in the Upper East region. This animation will be used as an advocacy tool to modify or abolish funeral rites and practices that are inhumane, especially widowhood rites.
Hey, they have started drumming and chanting. Oh.
You mean the funeral of late T, the husband of Cole Pop?
Yes, of course.
I heard there will be a lot of drumming and dancing, abundant food because there are many in-laws, and as you know,
We have to go early to support them with the cooking.
let me put these groundnuts I was cracking aside so we go.
Wow! See all the meat, but they will not share it on time for everyone. Instead, they will leave it to get rotten and be shared among just a few people.
All these things are expensive, and after the funeral, the widow and the orphans will be suffering to even feed. Well, let's go and console our friend. As per our custom, I give you this calabash, and it's from this that you will be eating during this period of mourning. This is slightly broken at the tip because you were unfaithful to your husband.
Okuma, I have just been bitten by a black ant.
Ask your daughter if she has done anything wrong.
No!
Then we will go to the soothsayer to consult the gods about the problem.
Where are the orphans?
Wake up! Food is ready. Boys, wake up! Don't brush your teeth or wash your face. You better eat that food.
Hello. The video you just watched was about the widowhood rights that is still ongoing today. This right has some serious health problems and violates human rights. For example,
Wow! See all the meat, but they will not share it on time for everyone. Instead, they will leave it to get rotten and be shared among just a few people.
All these things are expensive, and after the funeral, the widow and the orphans will be suffering to even feed. Well, let's go and console our friend.
killing animals and leaving their bodies to rot poses significant health risks, such as infections and food poisoning, to anyone consuming the meat. Sharing the meat on the same day it is slaughtered can prevent these infections and food poisoning, therefore avoiding serious health problems.
As per our custom, I give you this calabash, and it's from this that you will be eaten during this period of mourning. This is slightly broken at the tip because you were unfaithful to your husband.
Ah, Okuma, I have just been bitten by a black ant.
Ask your daughter if she has done anything wrong.
No!
Then we will go to the soothsayer to consult the gods about the problem.
Also, in this scene, the widow is confined to sitting on animal skin in a room day and night, eating from an unwashed calabash covered with black herbs, and is half naked. This exposes her to infections. This treatment is discriminatory and unfair, and it brings shame to the widow. A modification should be made to allow the widow freedom to move about and not be compelled to remain in the room. Additionally, the widow should be allowed to be fully dressed while participating in the rites. In this scene, a widow who has committed adultery, the mouth of the calabash given to the widow is broken to indicate her infidelity, and people who come to sympathize with her will know what she has done, which is very shaming and discriminatory, since this does not apply to men.
Where are the orphans?
Wake up! Food is ready. Boys, wake up! Don't brush your teeth or wash your face. You better eat that food.
In this scene, orphans are made to eat food that was prepared overnight and left uncovered, without washing or brushing their teeth. The belief is that the dead will eat first, and then the orphans will eat. This practice often leads to chronic stomach issues as these children grow. If any orphan refuses to eat, they are forced to comply through beating or shouting. This constitutes child abuse and is against the law. This right should be modified so that the food is prepared at dawn and kept safe in warm, well-covered bowls. Additionally, orphans should always clean themselves properly before eating, and those who do not wish to participate should not be forced to do so. The practice of tying ropes on the widow and making her drink herbs as a form of purification is humiliating, as she is virtually naked and taken outside of the house to perform the rite. Additionally, the herbs she drinks may contain bacteria and other hazardous substances. As a result of this ritual, the widow often falls ill and is unable to take care of her children after the funeral rites. In the final rites of widowhood, the widow is taken outside the house to the refuse dump where her hair is shaved. She eats food prepared there and bathes. This exposes her to infections and can lead to chronic illnesses. This ritual is dehumanizing and subjects the widow to indecent exposure. If bathing outside is necessary, a temporary bathroom should be constructed for this purpose. Food should be prepared in the household kitchen, not outdoors. Furthermore, the widow should not be forced to shave her hair. Finally, in the last scene, where the teenager dressed half naked walks in broad daylight to a crossroad to perform some rituals, exposes them to sexual harassment, rape, defilement, and other abuses. This is child abuse, and therefore these rites are not acceptable by law. Widowhood rites often cause significant physical and emotional stress, impacting widows' health. Reforming these traditions can alleviate suffering, promoting healing and dignity. By fostering supportive environments and prioritizing empathy, we enhance well-being and create more equitable communities. Positive change benefits individuals and society, leading to healthier, more compassionate environments.
The Widows and Orphans movement expresses its gratitude to Oxfam Ghana and VCPEIA Global Funds for supporting the development of this animation. Additionally, Widows and Orphans movement appreciates the chiefs, elders, youth and women from the Nabdam and Bongo districts for the insights and knowledge shared in the development of this animation. Widows and Orphans movement also thanks Leti Art for creating the animation and acknowledges the Commission of Human Rights and Administrative Justice for their valuable contribution.